With ESA, they don't need to sign an affidavit, so that's good news. It's a lot easier of a process. I always tell families, like my personal philosophy is to take everything on a 1-year grid, and I like the path of least resistance. So if they're just finding out that their child has needs, small or big, to go for a quarter if they can't decide what school to go to stay at their school. They can't decide without data. And so if they're just getting an IEP, try it for a quarter. If the child improves, if they make meaningful progress, the IEP is supporting them, great. If they have their parent instinct or their child's unhappy, school avoidance, whatever reason, and they want to do ESA, they can sign an ESA contract and do it for a quarter, do it for a year, and go back. They always can go back to their homeschool. So some of these decisions that seem like huge decisions we've worked with many families who go back and forth because their kids' needs change. Maybe in a junior high are tough years, right? And maybe they need a different setting for junior high, but then they learn some social skills. They maybe have autism or behavioral difficulties, and they need to grow those skills, and then they can go back into public education. So we work with families who go in and out. So I always tell parents to just make the decision based on a year, not to overwhelm themselves with school choices, to look at maybe 3 schools, compare, contrast what they have, and then to make an informed decision based on the supports that they have.
I love that you said that. That's so refreshing, and I really want to emphasize that it's not a steel door that's closed. No. Once you leave the public school, you're a homeschooler forever. You can go back.
Yeah.
Part of what I think about too is like a medical situation. Right. Maybe your child ended up, getting hurt or had a medical emergency, and being in school during that time is just not realistic. So right. Possibly bringing in and homeschooling for a short period of time, but eventually they want to get back in, with their peers, maybe have access to sports and activities and things like that. So it doesn't have to be a permanent thing, which I really, really like hearing.